guys? Welcome to another episode of Bass Union. We got an exciting day. Got the brand new boat hooked up. We're about to put it in at Lake Orville, and I want to show you guys firsthand. I got 2 hours of break-in time over the weekend, so she's ready to rip, and I want to give you guys a boat tour and introduce you to the new ride. We're gonna have to come up with a name for this thing, so put down in the comments what you think we should nickname this boat. So stay tuned. Well, we are here, and this is the new boat. I have been working extremely hard over the last few years with Bass Union, and I'm so excited to fish out of this brand new boat. This is a 2023 Triton 21 TrX Patriot Edition. This thing is loaded to the gills. I'm gonna give you guys a quick boat tour, show you around it, show you all the little knickknacks and stuff, and gosh, I'm super excited to break this thing in and catch some fish, man. You know, we'll be getting started with guide trips here pretty soon on Lake Orville. I got a few things I want to change around on it, and I'll kind of show you and point that out. But other than that, man, let me show you this boat tour. All right, we're gonna start off on the front of the boat. So we have like I said, a Lowrance Ghost trolling motor. I've really never used this thing before. I got some time in on about 2 hours of break-in over the weekend. I didn't even deploy this thing, so I'm not sure even how to use this guy. And we got a 12-inch Lowrance Live. It's kind of nice. Got active target built in on this thing. Haven't used active target much, so I'm gonna play with that active target, play with this trolling motor, see if I like it. You know, I'm used to the TrX and the Garmin Live Scope, so if I don't like it, I'm gonna swap out trolling motors and forward-facing sonar. But we got that going. We got the little power pole stop switches down here. We got little toggles for the motor trim and the anchor lights. So that's kind of cool, just right here. And this trailer comes with a built-in step, so that's pretty slick. Put this back. So we had the office up front where we're actually doing all the fishing. And right here, I'll give you a little tour of the compartments. The center compartment here, we have a giant tackle storage. So you got all your Plano boxes right here, and these dividers all come out, and even has a little rod rack and rod holders in there. So you got the tube, so you can put your rods right over the tackle. I got all my plastics and stuff in these little tackle warehouse bags. So it's kind of nice. You just stuff them on the side, and a lot of storage. I mean, this thing has a lot more storage than my Ranger did. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna stuff this thing. So that's the center compartment. Show you this side right here. There's just one giant rod locker. It's completely empty. I don't have anything in it right now, but I might put some I don't know, just extra stuff, life jackets, or you know, maybe the seats or something, but I'll find a use for it. And on this side we have this giant rod locker, which I only have a few rods in right now, but you can stuff that thing pretty good full of rods. So between this rod blocker, the center, and this side, I can put rods in all of them. So that's kind of cool. Then we got this big ice chest right here. We just went over to Wagon Wheel here in Orville, and we got all our dry stuff right here, ice with drinks on this side. So that's pretty cool. It keeps it divided. Got the little fish ruler, little Triton ruler. Keep all your tools, your pliers and scissors and stuff. And I really like this part right here. You know, I'm always throwing, you know, plastics and baits and stuff, so this is going to be a little catch-all tray right here. And then we have this little drawer, which is pretty cool. I'll have my scale, or you know, I got my little sun mask right now. But these are little butt holders for your co-angler rods. This is what we're going to be doing all of our seat time, our idling, our running around. This is the real fun part, driving the boat. And so on this console, it's very, very simple. You know, back when I had that 03 Triton thing, I had that for a long time, and I loved how simple it was. You had all these knobs right here, and it's just not a lot can go wrong. so it's just it's like bulletproof. We got this flush mounted Lowrance 12-inch graph. You know, we got our mile per hour gauge, water pressure, RPM, our trim, and then over here we got all our knobs. You know, we got our lights, anchor lights, bilge, and these are all the live well, you know, manual, recirc, timers, you know, the pump outs, bilge, you name it. It's kind of cool with this one, they actually have these remote drain plugs for the live wells, so I don't have to reach in there with a little cork stop to drain them, or, you know, keep them closed. But so got that, very simple. Got a tilt steering, a dual, you know, we got the Atlas hydraulic jack plate, so we got the little trim for that, and then we got the trim for the motor on the side. Have a hot foot. It's pretty cool. I'm, you know, pretty excited about this little setup right here. And then on top of that, we have the center console, a little storage, these little trays, and then we also have this little guy right there, some cup holders. So a lot of storage in this boat, and even a little built-in net holder behind the seat. So that's kind of cool. And there's the live wells, pretty cool. Even got little lights and stuff in there, a little oxygenator, and Tritons, I really like the Tritons because they have 3 different pumps for each live well. They're divided. So one pump pumps in water, one pump recirculates the water, and then one pump will actually pump it out. So it makes it, these things will fill up quick and drain quick when you need them to. So this rear storage is pretty good size. I'm actually surprised. You know, I've got my camera gear right here, got my Triton hat. I think it's completely empty right now, but decent size. Got a nice gasket, so keep out the water. And all these compartments, they have these little latches that are compression locks, so it's kind of nice. It'll, you know, really squeeze the lids against the boat. Back compartment, a few things I'm going to change, but came with these boxes. My other Triton had these boxes too, and these are really nice for, you know, storing different tools, or, you know, whatever stuff you like. But the setup we got right now, we got 4 interstate batteries. We got this Noco charger, the 2 power pole blade pumps. You got access to all your bilge and recirculating pumps right there. So my plan is, I got lithiums already coming. I'm gonna take these interstates out. I have an Ionic 125 I'm gonna use for the cranking and electronics. And then I got some 50 amp hour batteries coming for the trolling motor. So it should clear up some space in here. And that charger's already good for lithium, so that'll be sweet. And now let's get to the good stuff. The back end, we have this thing powered by a Mercury Pro XS 4-stroke. I've wanted one of these for a long time, ever since they came out. You know, this bad motor, just a few hours I got in with breaking it in. It's thing's smooth, it's quiet. It's got a mean startup, you know, it sounds like a freaking, I don't know, it just sounds mean when you first start it up, but then it's quiet and purrs. So it's nice and smooth. We got the power pole blades. These are brand new 8-footers. The rear's already got those boat buckle attachments for the boat, so they're easy to latch and unlatch. You need to give me like a motor mate or something. I really don't like those type of engine mounts or whatever they're called. But got that. You got the Atlas hydraulic jack plate. I think this is a 12-inch. Yeah, 12-inch jack plate. That thing's pretty cool. I had the bobs on the previous boat. I liked it. I like being able to have that adjustability on the fly and really get that, you know, your setup fine-tuned. And these Tritons are kind of cool. They got this little safety ladder built into it, so you got to get used to this. But it just kind of pops out, and you have all these little steps. I'm sure we'll get it tested out today. It's been a nice day. We'll probably jump in the water. For the drain, it's got a little flow right. Had that on my Ranger. I love that. Makes it where you don't got to bend over and break your back putting your plug back in. So that's cool. You know, other than that, that's about it right now. Like I said, I still got to get a lot of time in on this thing, get used to it. It's like getting a new horse. You know, you gotta train it. You gotta put the time in. And we already got the 2 hours of break in. I think we got 8 more hours before we can really get on this thing. So I'm gonna get a little more time on it, see what I'd like to change on this thing. So we'll be booking trips here very soon, maybe in the next week or so. So check out the website, bassviewandfishing.com. get your trip booked, and be more than happy to take you guys out on a day on the water and do some fishing. And stay tuned for tournament videos, just fishing videos in general. This thing's going to be a lot of fun to film out of, and I'm super excited about it. And I just want to say thank you to all my supporters. It's because of you guys I'm able to do this, chase my dreams, and pursue my passion, and live it day in, day out. And whew, get a little emotional over here. And but thank you guys, I really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully we'll be catching some hogs and maybe catching some checks in tournaments. So we'll see you guys in the next video.